Oh, say does that star.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Joel Embiid.
And rim protecting is an area where he's come a long way over these past few seasons. You can see the increase in blocks over that time. He is a fearsome defender inside, and teams are thinking twice about bringing the ball into the paint when he's on the floor.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks. Ben Simmons' shooting has always been a topic of concern since he came into the league. Doc Rivers said, I don't want him to play thinking about shooting a jump shot. I want him to play downhill, get in the paint, make plays, and get to the free throw line. He's a great player. I'm going to give him the keys and let him be free. Guys?
Good idea. Thank you, D.A. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall out there at Nerlens Noel. And it's Walker in at the 1. And for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. It's good from long range. Simmons got the first 3 points tonight for the 76ers.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now, here's Walker. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Randall with the ball, picked up by Harris. Walker the pass to Noel. Walker against Simmons. Noel, a screen on Simmons. Again, the miss by Walker. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Now, here's Fournier. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And then Fournier.
And that one falls to Fournier. And so Fournier nails both of them. Now Simmons. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Embiid hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Pass to Milton. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Out to Harris. The pass to Simmons. Shows over Fournier. Just 2 to shoot. Thibault can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Here's Simmons following the score by New York. Harris looking it over. That one doesn't go. Randall with some nice D.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Walker's shot is off.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got his second basket of the night. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Randall and Thibault sends it back. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Pass to Simmons. Harris outside. Embiid wide open. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Now here's Walker. His last outing, he had 18 points. Just 5 on the clock. Randall finds Noel. Off target from the wing.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Walker with the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Now here's Fournier, defended by Milton. Fournier into the lane. And Embiid with the block. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Barrett, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Milton kicks to Simmons. Out to Harris. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker the pass to Fournier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 5 now.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Milton. What a tremendous game he played against New York. That one goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Walker against Simmons. Here's Noel. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Barrett against Embiid. Back to Thibault. Another three for Philadelphia.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Diallo comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for Tobias Harris. So New York going with almost an entire new quarterback. Robert Williams is checked in for Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall. Alec Burks checked in for Evan Fournier. And quickly in for Kemba Walker. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? If they start losing sight of that, the last half of your season could be tough.
Williams kicks to Toppin. Barrett with the ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia. Count that bucket.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Curry against Burks. Curry passes to Simmons. With the drive, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
And so here is New York. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Barrett. Got a piece of it. Barrett against Simmons. Kicks it to Drummond. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Curry against Burks. It's Curry with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in, crossed up the D perfectly. Barrett's got his second bucket tonight.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Here's Simmons. Sinks that one from the post. Simmons got 9 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
It's Randall with the drive. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The 76ers leading by 12. Simmons inside. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Lamb. The Knicks making the shot. 76ers moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Outside for Simmons. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot before second violation. And now a good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. Look at New Orleans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence. But here they are, working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get 5 people.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And they double up Embiid. And Simmons slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's New York with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The 76ers, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And so Barrett nails both of them. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Simmons. The feed to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Shoots a 3. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. They trail by 11. Burks dishes to Barrett. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Curry finds Diallo. Driving in. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Barrett. Let's go. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Greg, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Toppin is out there with Evan Fournier. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Thibault kicks to Embiid. Back to Thibault. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Embiid, the pass to Milton. And stolen by Williams. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against Chicago, This is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. And a switcher also for New York. Nerlens Noel checks in for Toppin. Walker goes in. Hits in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Passes it to Drummond. To Lamb. He takes it in. Up and in on the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Outside Williams. Harris against Noel. Quickly with a wide open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Milton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Drummond kicks to Lamb. Here's the dish to Harris. Rebound by Williams. Knicks trail by 5. Now here's Fournier. 5 points in the game. Williams passes to Fournier. Noel sets a screen for Fournier. Over Thibault. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Kemba Walker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Lamb with the ball. He's picked up by Walker and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen by Walker. Outside Fournier. It's stolen by Lamb. Harris outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That'll be just the second of 7 away from home. Thibault finds Milton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Noel with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Thibault. Fournier passes to Williams. Over Lamb. And the shot falls short this time. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Milton. And Drummond kicks to Thibault. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Shot's good by Walker. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Inside, a second chance effort. Offensive rebound, Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 76ers lead it. Thibault, the pass to Harris. To end the drought. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's quickly. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's the pass to Milton. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond just rising up. Gets on top of the defense.
And here's Walker. He's got 7. Passes it to quickly. There's the triple. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 5. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. And Drummond kicks to Lamb. And the rejection by Noel.
And Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
And it's Drummond missing. Knicks trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket is good. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
And the 76ers with some changes. And Simmons, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Diallo comes in for Lamb. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. The Knicks also changing it up. Julius Randle's checked in for Noel. Eric comes in for Fournier. And it's Burks in for Walker.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And for old school centers like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
Count the basket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
So here's Burks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot's good from quickly.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Thibault. Here's Drummond. Takes it off the glass. Drummond's got 8.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Oh, Barrett. He's got 7. All alone. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. He's led by as many as 14 points. Now here's Simmons. 15 points in the game. Murray finds Simmons. Now here's Thibault. And they pick up 2. Thibault's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Barrett. Williams looking around. Pass to quickly. From past the arc. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Barrett. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Curry against Burks. No good off the back of the rim. New York trailing. He kicks to Randle. Quickly with it. He's got 15.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Simmons to the inside. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise, everybody. All right, coming out the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin's checked in. Quickly with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Now, here's Toppin. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Simmons kicks to Diallo. Burks against Curry. Driving inside. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
Here's Simmons following the score by Obi Toppin. Out to the wing. Diallo inside. Quickly covering. Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his third assist on the night.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Barrett, no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. And here's Embiid. He had 25 points in the win against New York.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
I do not envy those young men going into the locker room right now. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. And Shaq, you won a dozen Player of the Month awards. What did you do with all of those?
12 awards, 12 months. I had my guy turned into a calendar. Get it?
That doesn't even make sense for several reasons.
Just slow it down, Kenny, and say it to yourself. 12 awards, 12 months.
I did.
12 awards, 12 months.
But like
12
you
awards,
never won it
12
in
months.
August.
12 awards.
12 awards, 12 months. I mean, 12 awards, 12 months.
There's no
12
September
awards, 12
games
months.
in September.
12 awards,
12 months.
There's no games in July.
calendar. And now let's look at how Joel Embiid played in that first half. I'd say incredible.
His efforts on the glass have been nothing short of incredible. No one is able to push him out or beat him to the ball. He's playing with real tenacity, and that has to help them in the competition for possessions.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. All free throws good for Milton. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Noel, a screen on Simmons. Here's Walker, and Thybulle sends it back.
And they continue to control the glass.
Harris finds Simmons. Tries a three. Fournier pulls it down. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for New York. Outside, Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 7, and they double up Embiid. And the rejection by Noel. Barrett kicks to Walker. Right wing. Some nice passing by New York here. For 3, Fournier hits it from three-point range. Fournier's got 8 points.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Now the pass to Embiid. Here's Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Knicks trail by 5. Passes it to Fournier. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Good D by Embiid. Harris against Randall. Harris passes to Simmons. It's rebounded by New York.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And then Simmons slams it in.
And whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Milton finds Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And here's Walker outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 8. He dishes it to Walker. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Fournier for 3. New York, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 7. Now Milton. Pass to Thibault. Harris against Walker. Harris kicks to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Embiid's got 9.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Milton. And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Personal foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the 76ers making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Now, here's Barrett. 14 points for him. Randall right side. To stop the run. Drills it from outside. Randall's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Lamb passes to Embiid. Outside, Lamb. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And looking now at the numbers for Randall. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's around 14 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Driving the lane. Good on the shot. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
And you see the speed on display. Walker using it well whenever he gets into traffic.
Lamb, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Walker. He's got 9. Down low. From 13. Randall no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Coach has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Walker. That one good for 2. Walker's got 11 points.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Right in the pass to Harris. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Harris.
Harris with a head of steam, put his head down and then put the ball down.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Embiid.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Diallo comes in for Harris. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. The Knicks also changing it up. Robert Williams is checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall. And quickly in for Kemba Walker. Fournier with the ball. He's got 8. The pass to Quickly. Puts up a 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams against Drummond. Over Williams. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's quickly. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Passes to Drummond. Knicks with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Toppin. Curry against Fournier. And Drummond kicks to Diallo. Poked loose. And stolen by Barrett. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Curry against Fournier. 3-pointer. Curry can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Fournier. 8 points for him. The shot missing. Lamb against Barrett. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets.
That's his second
from
personal
inside.
foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Now, here's quickly. He's got 15. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond right there just staying active on the defensive end, collects another block.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Barrett with the ball. He's guarded by Diallo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Philadelphia. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, New York. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And for Philadelphia, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Great defense from Andre Drummond that time. An immovable object that has some length.
Simmons inside. Barrett covering. Fournier against Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by New York. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to quickly. But Trey doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. The drive by Simmons. Lamb passes to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Diallo with it. Here's Drummond. He's guarded by Williams. And the layup falls. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Fournier. He's got 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Toppin kicks to quickly. Pass to Fournier. Good on the triple.
Evan Fournier.
Fournier's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Curry. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Emmanuel quickly.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Now here's Diallo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the paint. Simmons passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Barrett against Lamb. Barrett the pass to Williams, and stolen by Drummond. Outside, Lamb. There's the drive, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Obi Toppin, and these are his second and third free throws tonight. And Lamb drops them both. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Barrett. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. .51 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Here's Quickly.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Simmons passes to Lamb. And here is Drummond. A three from Simmons. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Simmons left side. And here's Diallo. Kicks it to Lamb. Going inside, and Lamb slams it home.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And stolen by Thibault. And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance. Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
You know, Greg, when the defense is lacking, Tom will definitely let you know about it.
He doesn't hold back, and his players respect him for it. He wants them to improve their effort.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Noel in at the center. Five on the clock. There's Walker with the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Harris. Embiid with it. Barrett covering. Outside for Simmons. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Quickly. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Walker with it. Now defended by Embiid. New York, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 18. Thibault, the pass to Embiid, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his fifth foul.
Fifth personal foul. First team foul.
Simmons against Barrett. Shoots it up.
Well, just staying alert right there, R.J. Barrett with some nice defense.
No good from Simmons. Walker the pass to Noel. Lets it fly. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Stolen by Walker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. For three, Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Brent, is someone with on-court and front office experience, just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Here's Walker. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Thibault, Milton trying to break free, and that one's good. Thibault.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Quickly finds Randall. The pass to Walker. There's the three. Walker missing again. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And so it's New York with it after the Sixers pick up two. Barrett, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 11-2 run. Thibault, the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
New York, no good that time either.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Walker. 76ers getting the bucket. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Milton grabs the board.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm? This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Walker puts it up, and the shot is long.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Winslow's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here now, Vildoza. And that time, also a missed shot. Curry attacking, and that... one good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here now, Vildoza. Pass to Randall. Here's Fernando. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. 4 on the clock, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Philadelphia. This run now up to 22 points to 2. Winslow dishes to Harris. Shoots over Toppin. Harris, no good. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. New York moving it around. And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution.
Outside Harris. Embiid with it. And they double up Embiid.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Diallo's checked in for the 76ers.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Harris finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Grimes, guarded by Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And so it's New York with it. Here's Grimes. Rejected by Harris. And he recovers it. Here's Knox. Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry passes to Maxey. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here now, Vildoza. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by New York. Diallo finds Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
The Knicks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Pass to Toppin. Here's Fernando. Pass to Knox from downtown. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in.
Fourth team foul. Knicks substitution.
Curry looking around. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Walker. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here is Harris. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the block, and it comes off the front of the rim. Embiid with the steal. Curry on the wing. Pulls up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Walker. And the pass to Toppin. Now, here's Barrett. Defended by Thibault. Shot clock at 2. Releases. Ball's knocked loose.
and not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Ben Simmons.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now, here's Fournier. Passes it to Walker. Goes up at the stripe. Misses off the left iron. So it's Philadelphia now. Now, here's Curry. He kicks it to Embiid. Thibault, the pass to Curry. Now Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Diallo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw good from Diallo.
At the line for your Sixers, Hamadoun.
He hits both from the stripe. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.